Hi, I'm Travis Wirtz of Wirtz Machine Works, and just did a video setting up this surface grinder for this baiter. And so I just faced this table and I went to 220 grit just because that's it's a good finish for the table. So now I'm set up. I'm going to go ahead and back this off. And although you can't see, I mentioned this knob that I can loosen and then just about free spin this. I'll tighten it back down. And I got this piece of it's actually a piece of sheared plate, so it does have a warp and it does have scale. It is just about 1.5 inches wide, probably close to 6 inches long. Anyway, just so you know the dimensions. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my grinder is tracked somewhere close. I'll let this cool down. Now is when you get your attachment, you surfaced your table. Now, since the surface of the table is above the magnets, your magnetic pull is going to get stronger as the surface becomes lower to the or closer to the magnets. I'm right at about 62 right now, 62 thousandths, and it's amazing. Just a couple thousandths really would make a difference on this. But well, you want to make sure your magnets are strong enough. A good little safety thing is this is a little stop. Now I don't know if that's going to show up. Can you see the profile of this? Anyway, all this was a little piece of steel that I just took and ground a lip in. And this lip is going to sit in one of the grooves. And that just provides a mechanical stop to where nothing can shoot off. And I recommend using something like that, and maybe I can post some pics of exactly what it is. It's just kind of a good thing to have. Now, I'm trying to stay out of the view of the camera. And it's a permanent magnetic cable, but since the magnets are below the surface, debris brushes off easy. So, stick that on here. Try to slide that down to the stop. I don't think it would go anywhere without the stop, and I've done a lot without the stop, but it is a good safety precaution to take. Another one is to go ahead and pass through. And I'm really dang close right now, so, but I can still pass through without hardly touching. And remember, always feed coming into the belt, never here, because well, don't do it. This is a 100 grit belt, and I'm just going to face this surface. Take that warp out. Now I'm going to crack my belt over to use as much of the belt as possible and avoid getting a groove in it. On this side, well, I can zero it, but since I have it face the other side, it won't do me a whole lot of good. And it's pretty warm, but anyway, I got my one side faced. Go ahead and face my other side, and I really should have a water bucket handy, but I'm usually not over here by these grinders, so I don't have a water bucket. Oh well. Anyway, Now where I finished that cut, I can go ahead and set a 0. I'm at 6 minutes. Let me grab a bucket of water. And it's warm. I don't really want to hold it for very long. And we're surfaced, and that warp, who am I kidding? You're not going to be able to see it on the camera. It's pretty much gone. The reason I like this is the reason I like that dial indicator. So I'm going to go ahead. Now I'm 2265. I had a Sharpie, I'd write that down, 2265. I'm just going to take off 10,000 right at my table. I'm at 0. Haven't moved anything. Now, I don't know, maybe, well, you trust me on the dial indicator, I guess. That's about a 2,500 step. That's another about 2.5. Now I'm going to back up, and I'm going to back up past, then go to it, make sure there's no backlash, because I kind of overshot my 10. I'm at about 7 minutes too. Should be about perfect. I'm at 8,000, shooting up to 9. Right at 10,000. Now, $2,265, right? I'm going to watch this video later. That was way off. I shouldn't wait for that to cool down. I get impatient. This grinder doesn't have a brake on it. Especially since when I grab this, I'm going to jerk up into the belt. So 2265, be at 2165. Are pretty dang close. 2155. So I missed by 1,000. It's not bad. Anyway, as far as reading the takeoff dimension, I guess I'm at 10 minutes. But I just wanted to show the basic operation. This handle will actually look something more like this, only twice as big. But aside from that, that's the surface grinding attachment. Starting shipping soon. Well, boxing this one up and shipping it out. And